Hello and welcome to the Portent Kast. I am Lila, your dungeon keeper and host. The Portent Kast is a queer, female, and non-binary actual play show where we're playing TTRPGs of all sorts, and you're tuning into episode 2 of Below the Grove, our brand new D&D 5e game. But without further ado, let's introduce our players for this season.
Hello, I'm Ezra and I play Valencia.
Hello, I'm Raven and I play Erebus.
Hi, I'm Star and I play Sakura.
Hi, I'm Helen and I play Kieran.
I'm CD and I play Otto.
Hello there. I did not mean to do that. Hello there. I am Kristen. I play Lorelai.
We have a message from Hootie. Hootie the Owl, what do you have to say for the Portent Kast today? A letter? That's not the Harry Potter letter that I just have on hand? Oh my god. You can keep up with the podcast and anything we do at TTRPGs by following us over on Twitter. It says in the letter. I'm not reading off anything else. At the Portent Kast. And you can watch episode clips on both TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Incredible, Hootie. What other message do you have for us today? If you want to keep updated with the episodes of the Portent Kast, go ahead and hit that subscription button below. Thanks, Hootie. We'll see you later.
And now let's dig into this week's episode of Below the Grove. We pick up in the capital city of Ozan, where the New Dawn Festival is currently taking place. This festival is celebrating the soon-to-be birth of the new heir to the throne. While this festival has taken place, a band of strangers have gotten to know one another at the festivities. They shared in fun games a performance of the Shadowlight Imaginarium and had their fortunes read by past Madame Isadora. For many of this band of merry strangers, this had been the first time in a long time since they had indulged and had fun. But after 2 days of festivities, these strangers had all gone their separate ways to go rest, when Valencia heard a soft knock at her door to open it. And to open it, to see a single folded letter on the floor, its edges stamped with a red seal of a crystal ball, and upon further inspection it had been from Madame Isadora, which read, "I usher you to join me in my carriage tonight at the Owl's Hour. For I have foreseen something treacherous in all of your futures, Madame Isadora." Each of our strangers had awoken in their rooms to a soft knock on the door with the same letter. So, as you all stand in your rooms or doorways with this letter in hand, what do you do? We'll start with Valencia and Kieran, since you were the first to receive this letter.
She's gonna wake up Kieran. And it's like, "I'm sorry to wake you, but I found this." And, like, hands her the note. She was like, someone knocked on the door and left it there.
Someone knocked on the door?
This is Kieran waking up.
Sorry, my voice is not used to being used after my sleep.
Should we go?
Do you want to know? Fuck it, let's go.
Okay. I did have some questions for her about the fortune from earlier.
Then let's go.
Okay, you leave the Misty Huntress Tavern to go over towards the Twilight Plaza. What is Otto doing after receiving this letter?
Immediately planning to somehow sneak or escape out of like a window or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So if there's like a way to not go through the front door, basically, because I don't want to have guards with me for this.
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check for me to be able to slip out of the window without the guards posted at your door noticing you leaving.
Where is it? Okay. Uh, 21.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, you're able to very quietly open the window, even without spooking Duchess Cricket, as she rests as well. And you kind of climb down like the vines that are scattered on the Dreadmore Keep walls. You do have to go past the gates in order to get to the Twilight Plaza. But as you do, is there anything you're doing to assist with that? Or are you trying to investigate anything?
What kind of like wall or fencing is it? Like
it's like a smaller version of the city walls with like weathered stone, with like wrought iron posts at the top.
Cool. Can I like spider climb that?
Yeah, easy enough.
I fucking get up and I start just like scurrying up that way.
Yeah,
and
you
vault over.
you kind of like focus in on like your inner ability and connection with arachnids, and you can see as like these small little like sprouts go onto your hands and you're able to kind of climb up the wall. Very Spider-Man.
Yes!
Tobey
Maguire now.
Yeah, you're Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Yeah, you're able to climb up. I'll ask for another stealth check for you as you climb up.
Okay.
Yeah, as you climb up the wall, you poke your head over and you see there's literally a guard right in front of you looking at the other direction. Has like a torch in hand.
Okay. Do I like think that I can get past this person since they're looking in the other direction, or is it like
you could
do I have
try?
the feeling that... Okay. It's never a great thing for me. Can I do a little bit of dancing lights in the direction that he's kind of like looking at, like a couple like faint little orbs?
Yeah. Go ahead, just make a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay.
Since you are currently spider climbed to the wall.
9?
You go to try to like conjure the dancing lights and like one goes like right in front of him and just bursts and then like fades. He's like starts looking around.
Oh, what do I do? I'm just gonna chance it. I'm just gonna fucking run.
Okay, are you trying to wait till a moment to where he's not looking in your direction?
Yeah, but let's be honest.
Okay, then I'll just ask for a general dexterity check just to see if you're able to kind of get by without being spotted.
Okay.
Or to wait for a good moment.
10?
Okay, Yeah, you climb over the wall and you're like running past this the top of the wall and you're beginning to climb down when the guard looks over. Hey, you! Stop!
I fucking just start running.
You see as he like gets a horn from his belt and kind of just like blows on it and like alerts some of the other guards to someone climbing over the wall.
I'm climbing out though, so
Yeah.
but yeah, I just try to book it as far away as I can and see if I could like take a moment to like try and like hide, I guess.
Okay, so you're trying to lose them. Go ahead and just make another stealth check to try to lose them. This will be against my roll.
I got a little question. I do have the skulker feat. Would that give me any sort of like that's like you're an expert at slinking through shadows.
Does it have any specific like does it give you
it just says
advantage?
you can try to hide when you are lightly obscured from a creature. Which I don't know exactly what that means. If not, that's fine. I'm just
looking it up.
If I leave it up to rolls, knowing my rolling habits.
I'll give them disadvantage when trying to find you.
Cool. So I'm rolling stealth again, or just
Yes, stealth.
Okay. Why is it always 10? What's happening?
No, with the disadvantage, you are able to you're able to slink away and you go through a bunch of alleys until you are very sure that you lost them. And you make your way towards where the Imaginarium is.
I go, another success for me, for Otto and my merry escape. And yeah, and then I head towards the.
Alrighty, is there anything else the three remaining of you are doing before heading over?
Oh, you mean okay? I was like,
Yeah, Lorelai, Erebus, and Sakura. Is there anything that you three are doing?
Lorelai's probably just really confused as she stares at the note, then goes to Erebus, and she's just kind of like, "What exactly does this mean?"
I'm still not exactly sure, but I don't know if I was able to tell you, but when we were at the circus, when we were coming in, she gave us a bit of a worried look when we were heading inside. It was like, she had seen something, so maybe there is some merit to the note, so maybe we should figure out what that means.
Oh, she did seem like she didn't want to read our fortunes, so I guess that kind of coincides with her look earlier. Yeah, I guess we should try to figure out what this means.
Yeah, I think it may be important.
Yeah. I guess we can just try to start heading out and find our way.
No, I think that's the best idea.
And then off we go to the wherever we're going.
Okay. Yeah, Sakura, you awake to the same knock on your little carriage. It's very soft and very low on the door.
I open the door.
You just see a letter just placed there.
I read the letter, sigh very deeply. Alright, okay, so you're gonna do this. I don't know. Okay, you're gonna do this. And I go back and I'm just muttering to myself as I like, and I like, he's like getting dressed and like he's just hopping around putting boots on. It's like, I can't fuck, like, honestly, you're gonna do this? You're not even gonna explain to me? Like, fully just having a full conversation while he's getting dressed, like, bouncing around the place. Like, okay, and then, heads out and just kind of like stands outside of her carriage. Also, he has no idea who she's referencing when she says all of you, so he's just like keeping an eye out for whoever is gonna show up.
Yeah. You all begin to make your way towards the Twilight Plaza where the Imaginarium is set up. As each of you walks the street of the city at the dead of night, it is nearly empty, with the occasional soul walking along before vanishing into the shadows. But you all eventually all arrive. I think the first to arrive would be obviously Sakura, and then Lorelei and Erebus. And then after that would be Kieran and Valencia and Otto coming in at last. But you all arrive outside of the carriage kind of within like a few minutes of each other.
Right. Cool.
I was not expecting to see you. All of you.
Yes.
Did you all receive that as well?
Yes, we did.
It is quite strange. You got one too, Magic Man?
Yes. Yeah. She saw something, I suppose.
Well, why didn't you say like earlier when we saw her?
She's been a little off foot for a day or so. I think she saw it a while ago. She wouldn't tell me.
I noticed her acting strange when she was allowing us into the circus, but I didn't think much of it until now.
I also noticed something at the circus.
And she didn't want to read our fortunes after past one read it. It was very confusing.
Fortunes, I don't know.
Ah, yes. Past Isadora and future Isadora, yes.
What?
This is just a known thing at the circus.
And as you
Yes.
kind of say that, you can hear the door creak open to the carriage. Ah, welcome. You're all here. Come in, have a seat.
So again?
Hello. I've been hastily awaiting your arrival after sending dear Mr. Janet out to your residences.
Who is?
Mr. Janet.
I know who that is.
Make a history check.
22.
As far as you're aware, it's one of the kind of spells she has, where she's able to send out a unseen servant to do her bidding, and she calls him Mr. Janet. But come in. You all begin to enter the carriage, and you can see there's like a waiting room in the first bit. Then it kind of curves over to a large round table with 7 different chairs, and she sits at the head of it. And behind this area, there is a large curtain that is closed. But as you enter, do you do anything?
Kieran is very much like taking in the surroundings and looking for anything that feels dangerous.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. 30-20.
Okay. The most dangerous thing you see here is probably the cats. There's 2 of them. There is a that kind of like wander throughout the carriage. There's a white one and then a black one.
I pet the cats.
Kieran wants to pet the cats, but knows that she shouldn't.
If the cats go over to her, Valencia will pet them.
I like to imagine.
They don't really go up to any of you. They see that there is a large party, and then they immediately the black one goes underneath the curtain into the next space in this carriage, and then the white one hops on top of one of the bookshelves that are here.
Fair enough.
Okay, little scritches.
Yeah.
And then I want to insight check Madame Isadora as like basically he's just like he's staring at her, like trying to be like, Tell me what's going. Oh, he casts message. Hold on. He's magic. He casts message. He goes, tell me what's going on.
She just gives you a side look before sitting down. I collected you all here tonight under the guise of the new dawn of the new moon to tell you what I have foreseen. Sit, all of you. I have placed you where I think you guys would sit, but if you guys have any other things you would like to be placed, let me know and I can move you around. Okay. It is, once you guys all sit down, she starts again. Unclear as to what it is, but I do know it involves each of you. I know this because when I laid my eyes upon you while in the Imaginarium, I had the same sickly feeling. Like a plague that will rot you all. And because of what I have... And because of that, I have summoned you here so that I could do a reading of fates. So that I can at least sleep tonight and so that you are prepared for what you will all inevitably face. Do you guys do anything?
I think Valencia took Stell with her and is kind of like discreetly like holding it and like death grip on it because she's kind of scared at this moment and is just like very actively listening.
Now, before we begin, these readings are not exact because the line that connects each of us can be severed or altered by the choices made within Aramel. I cannot tell you the details of who, what, when, or why this plague will occur, but this reading will allow you some insight on what's to come. I will start with the readings of why I brought you here. The plague, I sense, will find you. Now afterwards, I can also give insight on each of your journeys individually, should you want it. Though I shall continue with the reading of fates for your group. Unless there's any quarrels. Okay. So she she takes this deck of cards that's in her pocket and begins kind of shuffling it, kind of looking at each of you very intently as she does, before placing 6 cards out on the table. Now, this reading will do 1 for each of you. These are going to be what will occur, what can occur. But, like I said, fates can be changed by many ordeal. And she flips the first card, revealing the guild member. Ah, the guild member, a person, a part of something bigger than themselves. Something that allows their neighbor to prosper in such trying conditions. The 6 of you will come together as a force of good to triumph over this rotted land and make it anew. She goes and she flips over the next card. The mists. Something unexpected. There will be a supernatural catalyst that will lead you on the great journey through battling families, friends, and strangers. This catalyst will bring about a new dawn for this empire. But it will also lead to a great strife and potential for uprising, revealing the 3rd card, the Dictator. This quest will lead you to the horrifying truths of the Baudelaire Empire, the people who have been chosen to rule over the innocent and the vulnerable. Each of you has experienced at least a shred of this corruption, some of you blind or secluded to it, looking at both Otto and Erebeth as she says these words. She moves on to the 4th card, flips it over to reveal the Conjurer. Many forces move with this event. Many forces that all vie for power over the weak. these forces will all think themselves gods who can toy with the lives of thousands. But this threat, both mortal and supernatural, can be fought. She goes and flips the 5th card to reveal the Seer. You must keep your mind sharp, clever for the events to come. For only those who keep their mind's eye open to corruption will be able to decimate it at its most calamitous, revealing the last card as she does, the Myrmidon. You are the implausible choice, the underdog in this war to come. Many will think you naive or weak. Many will try to stop you, for should you prevail, you will become like heroes who are told in grand legends. And she waves her hand, and the cards all come back to her, back into the pile. Now, do you have questions? Or should I move on to individual readings, should each of you want it?
I would like to see what's foretold.
For you? Okay. We'll begin with my dearest friend, Sakura.
Sakura has been like silent and like glaring and huffing this whole time. He is not having a good time.
That's valid. She places...
Just so everyone knows his attitude.
Yeah. She goes and she places 3 cards in front of you. I will be reading your past, present, and future to better know who you are and the journey it will lead you on. You may ask questions, should you have them. But I also worry for you with what was just told. And she looks to you, Sakura, and goes and reaches out for your hand, just to hold it while she does this. And she reveals the first card laid in front of you. Oh, sorry, I didn't... One second, I have to move it. Token layer. She reveals the Tempter. Oh, dear Sakura. In your past, you have been so heavily influenced by temptation. This temptation brought about the internment of a close friend and your isolation from those you called family. This temptress wells deep within you, just waiting for another chance to be appeased. A worrisome sin, or you could so easily give in. She flips the next card in front of you to reveal the Charlatan. Ah, the Charlatan. You're present. You parade yourself around the Imaginarium under the masks of dozens of different faces. You play the part of someone else hiding behind your false confidence. The face of others have always felt more familiar to that of your own. Your falsehoods will catch up to you, and they will hurt many. Prepare to pay the price in your future. And as she does, she flips the next card to reveal the Soldier. You have endured much in your short time upon the realm. You have the stamina to endure more, for you have the heart of a soldier. You will be brave in the face of evil, and you will have an undying loyalty to those who are close to you. But you will learn that all soldiers are expendable. It is up to you if you should die on the battlefield as an unknown soldier or a war hero. She squeezes your hand before taking her hand back. and turns to you, Otto, and places 3 cards in front of you as well. Again, past, present, and future. She reveals the first card, the Traitor. Your family has a two-sided story of betrayal, of a traitor. On one side, the eldest sibling who had been made to take the title Duke was undermined by his sterling sister to take the title. On the other, a young heiress was given the title Duchess because she showed the promise her ancestors said would show in a great leader, thus disregarding the order of birth when discussing designations. This act play a monumental role in near future events. She reveals the next card. Oh. The Horseman. Betrayer makes moves to sow disaster in the realm. For this country. There will be a death of something important, a potential catalyst for what has been made, and make room for a struggle between fair and feigned. You will not be able to hinder this action, but you can assist the side of the benevolent. Flips the third and final card for you, Otto. Undoubtedly, your kind spirit will be difficult to seize to the side of malevolence, as she reveals the Healer card. This will allow you to see the corruption that resides like a parasite in this land, and you will cure the earth of the diseased and corrupted. You will take an active part in healing the people of the land if the side of good prevails. You, Adendira, will show a true nobility in the fights to come. She looks to you, Kieran, with a very saddened look in her face, as she pulls 3 cards and puts them in front of you. Revealing the first card, the Artifact. You recently underwent a venture, one that was supposed to lead you to a great relic to protect your home, your people. But you didn't go back home with it, you didn't go home at all. Did you, sweet letter? But you didn't go back home. Oh, instead, you were bestowed with a different artifact. One that would eventually cause such strife and unbridled pain that you swore to let yourself live with it, so that you could feel all the pain that she did. This venture, across bloodied waters, changed you, broke you, and as she does, she reveals the second card, the Broken One. You remain with such a loss caused by your own hands, that your entire being fractured, your heart forever altered. You allowed yourself to use this change for entertainment. You showed off your strength, and soon it caught the eye of your beholder. You endured pain, but still it felt like a release from your sins. No matter how much hatred you have for her, it brought you a starlight and a sunrise. Revealing the third card, the Avenger. The starlight will allow you to seek what plagues you. You will find its answer close to you. Its shrouded origins will create great anger and betrayal. You will wish to avenge lives lost, but your creator will do it willingly, under the guise of immolation. And looks at you with a very saddened look, before she turns to Valencia, pulling 3 cards in front of you as well. And her face almost changes, a slight smile on her lips, as she reveals the first card, the Swashbuckler. You have been told stories of your people's rich culture. Your mother told you stories of the customs she gave up to keep you safe from harm. It, however, is not enough to be told stories of a life you were never able to live. You have forever longed for your home country, to see the swift snowbanks of Morrow, or the vast wells filled with wishing pearls. You have wished a life of freedom for yourself, but more importantly, your mother. However, you have been confined to a torturous life, revealing the second card, the Torturer. Not only have you endured a life away from home, a home you were promised with your birth, but you have recently experienced such pain. A never-ending torture of wails knowing what was going on behind that steel door. Now that you are free from it, you still endure a kind of torment, being away from the person who has kept you close to your people and culture. It reveals the last card, your future, the Priest. You come from the stars, but in particular one that is all-consuming with sinister strength. You were created to be his messenger, and there will be a day where your purpose will come to fruition. But unknowingly, you've been preparing for this. You have been guided to a power quite the opposite of your creator. Her light brings for the monsters lurking in the dark, and should you continue to stay on her path, when the green moon comes, you will have a better chance to resist its urges. She turns to you, Erebus, pulling 3 cards in front of you as well. Revealing the first card, the Beast. There is a beast that lurks within the shadows. It hungers for control over you, and it will never be satiated until balance is restored. You hope so desperately to keep it under control, though its growl knocks zealously at your door. You worry that it will tear into the flesh of an innocent, and she flips the second card, revealing the innocent before the dawn rises. You remain in search of blood, an innocent girl whose heart was too great for the walls of the Silvercrest fortress. Though her innocence has been corrupted since she runs from a fate that will soon be dealt by the hands of her creator. Your search will end deep within a shrouded forest amongst a glittering oasis that holds deep torment for her soul. She flips the third card, the Berserker. A brutal ascent lies ahead for you, Erebus. That beast will take its control. Its bloodlust will be all-consuming. You will tear into the flesh of those you hold dear in order to protect the innocent. Your control will be lost to you. But that control can be found again at the root of your beast, with the restoration of a long-severed tie with the land. She turns to you, Lorelei. This deep look of fear washes over her face as she deals the 3 cards in front of you. She flips the first card to reveal the Dark Lord. You were born into a darkness disguised as light. But you are not only born into it, but born from it. You were taught that the Reaper is the end of the cycle, yet he is the one that forced false knowledge upon your elders. Knowledge that forced the end of their cycles too soon. She looks and flips the second card, revealing Raven. However your upbringing, the force of hands will bring upon an unknown potential for good hidden within you, Lorelei. You may not know it, but your delicate hands will hold so much in balance similarly to what you have been taught. The end of cycles. Flipping the last and final card, your future, to reveal the ghost. Ghosts haunt your past, and they will resurface, both to aid and destroy you. So keep your eye keen on those you let close. Your past so heavily influence not only your future, but thousands. What you are and how you choose to use it will be the determining factor in the end of a war or the end of the world. And she collects all of the cards from in front of you, looking at you, awaiting any questions you might have for her.
Kieran has goosebumps and is looking very uncomfy.
You said to be cautious with the people I surround myself with. But I'm supposed to work with everyone at this table.
The ghost that haunt your past is who you should be keen for. Though those here, their fates as well can be altered. So, still, keep a keen eye on those you let close.
Wait. Okay.
She looks to you, Valencia.
You said something about the green moon?
Yes.
Is that Akoba?
It is. Your creator.
You might not know this, but the person that I lost, will I ever get her back?
She kind of focuses in on the center of the table. I cannot know that exactly, but there is a chance. Should you remain with her light, you could get her back.
And I think she just looks down at the table and doesn't really say anything else.
I think Erebus kind of looks up and is like, you had brought up the person I'm searching for, and that I will
You know
find
the fate
them.
of my home.
Oh.
She asks.
Lorelei, your home remains in a shroud. I cannot see past it. What was your question, dear Erebus?
The person I'm searching for, you had said that I would find them, at an oasis and something along those lines. Is that more of a figurative sense, and if I do find her with what you had said, will I hurt her?
You will not hurt the innocent. You will be there to protect her.
Does what you had said give me any indication on how to find her?
It does. All I saw was the oasis, hidden within the shrouded forest. Though this oasis may be that to others, for her it is a tormented place.
So, what you're saying is she and who she's traveling with didn't get to where they wanted to go.
As far as I can see, no.
I think Erebus kind of leans back and has definitely gone silent. I think he's thinking.
You sink, Erebus, as she looks to the other three who have not asked anything.
You saw what happened to her.
I did.
Will it happen again?
It can. You will. It will occur to those who stand in your path, though you will never intentionally hurt those you love.
Do I live long enough to fulfill my promise to the Starlight?
I cannot know how long you'll live, as there are many things that can come into your path. Things that can sever our strings of fate. Though I do believe you are strong enough to live through many things you will endure.
Okay. And she kind of like leans back in the chair and is very much like kind of collapsed in on herself a little bit.
She looks to both Otto and Sakura. Should you have any questions?
I think Otto's just been like super focused, like thinking, and then is gonna like look up and be like, "You said a death would spark something. Who's?"
Someone you know. That is all I can.
That does
All I can
narrow.
foresee. Just know it will be a catalyst to the brewing plague.
Okay.
All of your fates intertwine into the one that will lead you on the journey you are to be made.
This has been fun. It was nice to meet you all again. I'm not doing whatever the hell this is. My future's with the circus, everything here. Good luck with all this. The worst shit that I'm going to be dealing with is when the Displacer Beast cubs get out. So, he stands up and starts dusting himself off and puts his chair back in. Good luck! And starts to head for the door.
She doesn't stop you.
He just walks out, closes the door behind him, storms out, and he's very like breathing very heavy. And he talks under his breath when he's stressed, but he literally cannot focus enough to do that right now. So he is just like walking back to his own. He's pacing outside. He takes 10 steps away, thinks a minute, starts to turn back around, just like having this most indecisive thing in his fucking life, and then just keeps walking, goes back to his own thing.
I feel like Valencia, like while that's all happening, is thinking to herself of like, I'd hope he's. I hope that like she's like thinking of like, I hope that doesn't mess stuff up. Like if only the 5 of us do it, and she's like, I'd hope we doesn't really need him. At least I hope. And it's just kind of like thinking to herself of like, please.
I wish she said that out loud.
Madame Isadora is like, he'll come back. He's just struggling with what I've seen. He does not want to leave the family he's made.
If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't want to either.
Nor would I.
I'd also had some questions about the fortune you gave me earlier today.
Right. Past Isadora. That wasn't me.
What?
What?
I was like,
Huh?
I was kind of like, struggling with all of this before us, but dear magic man took over for a moment. So that I could process what
I thought he was an illusionist, not the fortune teller.
He's not a fortune teller.
No,
What
but
did he
he
tell
about
you? What did he tell you? Oh. Because that was not what I foresaw. I didn't see whatever blueberry is.
That's my horse.
Your horse is fine.
That's good to know. Thank you. Because he made that very not clear. He kind of did, but
He was not a
it was
fortune
lot.
teller. He was just filling my shoes for a moment so that I could figure out how to tell you all what the cards have told you tonight.
That now makes a lot more sense.
Does that mean I will
No.
not be a good leader, or
You have the same blessing the heiress was given. You have the potential for it should you choose to use it.
but, yes, but potential, but will I be a good one if I take that role?
I believe you will.
Okay, so the same, just a confirmation from an actual expert. That's good.
Yes, I do think that. I think you'll do great. You'll be loved.
I mean, that's nice. I would like that.
Don't take anything
Do I-
Sakura said to heart.
Okay. Do I also need to like still talk to? I guess it was him specifically about sponsoring the circus or like donations. I can't remember exactly what was said.
That would be more of a talk to Ignatius Nightshade about that.
I did wonder because that's technically I know that person
Sakura
was
has
not
nothing to do
the
with the
ringleader.
with the
Okay.
any of the business side of things at all.
Okay.
Ever.
Just trying to, get one up on me. That was good. Ha 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 ha.
If Sakura is not the fortune teller, how did he know about my childhood
Was he using
and about the specific person?
What was he using to tell your fortune?
Crystal ball.
Sometimes people get lucky and see things. He has a way with magic,
Lovely,
so
okay.
he can see some things. He doesn't know how to intertwine them into what is actually being done, or should be with the strings of fate. He has absolutely no idea how to read those.
That makes two of us.
It is a very careful magic.
It surely seems like it.
Do you have any more questions for Madame Isadora, or?
Sakura's gonna confront her privately at a later time.
I think Erebus is a. Can I ask a quick question about my personal one that you gave me?
Yes.
So you were talking about losing control. Is there anything that you can tell me so I can prevent such things from happening? That would be helpful.
I'm not sure there is anything to prevent this loss of control. But you can find it again where your ancestors severed a tie with the lands.
I see. Okay. Thank you. I'll think on that.
I think we all have a lot of processing to do. I will head back to my room.
Erebus will probably follow.
Do you want to go back, Valencia? As they leave, Kieran does the hover hand, but at like Valencia's lower back, as if she's guiding her out, but she does not actually touch her.
Otto's just like sitting there, like, now that everyone's leaving, is like, well, I guess I have to sneak back in.
You snuck out of the castle?
It seemed important, and I wanted to go quickly. And it would have taken them a while to find, a guard, and also it's kind of a pain. Okay, well, wish me luck.
Okay.
And then they're just gonna bid her good night to Madame Isadora and make their way back towards the castle area.
Okay. You all begin making your way back to the rooms you have. What is Sakura doing at this time?
Sakura waits for everyone to leave. I keeps an eye out when he sees Otto leaving. He waits a little bit, and then he goes back to her carriage. And then he goes to Storm and stops, and then knocks.
The door just opens.
Okay. Walks in. What is she doing?
You walk in and you see as Madame Isadora is sitting on one of the couches in that first bit before the table and has some tea set out with some like scones.
Right. What the hell? I don't know what to say. I'm not a soldier. What did you see? It's not whatever it was. I doubt your abilities now, because that is never going to be me. I do not fight. You know that ancient song of the soldier, the poet, and the king? I am the poet!
I just see what the cards foretold. I don't think you'll be a soldier with a sword or an axe, like Erebus. But I do think you still have the heart of one. You care deeply for those you grow close to. You have a sense about you, nobility, almost.
Something so insulting like that. And he sits down
What,
angrily.
that you're a soldier? It's the card's fault, I suppose. I channeled the energy of the strings of fate through the cards, and they revealed that.
I don't even know how you fucking read that stuff. I got a vision of a blueberry. I had no idea that was a horse.
Yeah, they told me about that, and I told them that you were past Isadora.
What?
The jig is up.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
at least there's 5.
Okay, cool. Well, that's up. Do I have to leave? Can't the circus what if we as the circus as a whole went on this big quest together? And then we all went together.
You expect
Or
our fairies to just throw knives at whatever supernatural and
Yes!
mortal thing comes at them? They are not
Okay,
attackers. You have the ability.
I am not an attacker.
Dear Sakura, you hold a wealth of power within that book.
I think you're underestimating Tansy, Pippin, and Bramble, if I'm being honest here.
I'm not. I know their abilities. I've known them for nearly 2 decades.
Wow.
They can juggle knives, but they cannot throw it to save their life.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen them throw a knife, you're right. I think I just thought it was the same skill set.
It's really not. It says precision, and then there's, I'm going to kill this thing to protect myself. They don't even have the will to do that, so...
Neither do I. I don't kill things. I sketch flowers. What, you gonna put a
Maybe don't kill things, but support those in the battles to come. You don't have to be someone who takes blood and uses it for foul. You could use it to boast and protect. You have the choice to leave and stay with us, though I'm sure there's something that will bring you back. You can alter your string, but don't you want to be known as more than the person who ran away, who was exiled?
I don't want to be known at all anymore.
Then why are you with a circus?
You know why. So something bad's going to happen.
Yes. Yes, it is. Something that none of you can change, at least that pivotal point. But you guys can choose to fight it. You can choose to fight it and make good of the world. You have that control, Sakura.
You know, right now I think I'd rather be in the other plane, if I'm honest.
I highly doubt that.
It'll destroy this one. People.
It can, yes. It can very much lead to the end of the world. Of Aramel.
I know what you're doing because I like the world.
I know you do. It is whether or not you allow your temptation to lead you back home, or to lead you to a greater future for yourself and others.
What's up with those fuckers? They're traumatized as hell.
Oh, I know. Oh, I saw a lot.
I just heard the bits of it. One of them's a monster? What's going on with my voice? One of them's a monster?
Should that one choose to share whatever beast lurks within his shadows, you can get to know, but stop it, Kristen. But I am not at liberty to discuss what that is. for him.
I thank you for not telling anyone any of my stuff.
I hinted at everyone's stuff, but
I know! You said I was tempted! You called it a sin! I mean, I know I fucked up, but honestly, I don't know these people. You don't need to tell them I fucked up.
everyone's fucked up at one point in their life or another, so I think that's a fair assumption to be like, oh yeah, you fucked up, something happened.
Right! Big Bite is going, right, but I think at some point, there are some things that are worse. Delicious.
I didn't say what it was. I mean, I saw
I know.
that, but
Yeah.
I could have
Alright,
easily
I'm
told
gonna-
it in someone else's, but Eat your scone, have your tea, and be off. Need rest. I've not slept in like 3 days.
Also, you could have told me this days ago.
No, I couldn't.
He's out. He puts stuff down and goes back. During his time away while he was brooding, he was like dramatically writing down everything he had heard about literally everybody. He was like all of their cards, all the stuff. He's got like, okay, the traitor, the horseman, the healer, got it, like da-da-da, and everything he could remember.
Okay. We'll move back out. Kieran and Valencia. I would like you both to make perception checks as you make your way back to the Missy Hunter's Tavern.
What the fuck,
Scariest thing
Lila?
I've ever heard in my life.
What the fuck, Lila?
That's a nat 1.
Uh-oh!
That's like,
You are like your nails are digging into Stella. Just
yeah, I'm too
you're
fucked
focused
up.
on the road, and your nails are digging into Stella, and you're worried that if you grip any tighter, she will rip.
14.
Okay,
For me.
you are still very keen on your surroundings despite what you have just been told. And as you kind of walk the streets towards your tavern, you see kind of like out of the corner of your eye like a sudden burst of like small light. And as you look over towards it, you can see almost like a neon sign kind of light up, like arcane neon sign, with a soft blue glow that reads the Ghostlight Cafe. And you can see that within it there is like a pale kind of light within, but there doesn't seem to be anyone inside of it.
Well, that's weird. Look at that cafe.
There before.
I don't remember it. Should we check it out?
I'm gonna walk closer and like, is there a window to the shop?
Yeah, the like entire front face has like these big large windows, but there's no one inside.
Is the door unlocked?
Yeah, do you open it?
How stupid do we want to be?
One of the things about Valencia is that she's very curious.
Yep.
Oh god.
Do it.
The one campaign where I don't have mage hand. Yeah, she opens the door.
Okay, you open the door, and as you open the door, you can hear this like almost eerie ballad begin playing on like a violin. And as you do, you see that there actually something appears as you open the door. A kind of like apparition of this drow woman. Hello, welcome to the Ghostlight Cafe. How can I help? And she's like stands there. She has like this cute little apron on. She has a name tag that says Evelyn on it.
Hello.
Hello. Did you come for coffee, scones, drinks?
Um,
Come in.
what is this place?
A cafe? Have you never been to a cafe, dear?
Not in a very long time.
Yeah, well, we serve anyone who's out at the Owl's Hour, the midnight. Yes. We're only open during the nightfall.
Oh, that makes more sense than any of the things that I was thinking. Do you want to sit down? Do you want something to eat?
And as you say that, you see another apparition appears, and it's this looks to be a human man. He's carrying around like a rag, and he goes around like cleaning off the tables. Another apparition, another ghostly figure. Oh, hello. Anything that we can get you?
What kind of tea do you have?
Well, I'm looking at the menu here. We have a lot of things. We have we have some of our elixirs. We have a moonbeam mocha, spectral spice chai, and an enchanted elixir. We also have some of our more like bubbly kind of sodas. We have the wraithberry, apparition apple, and moonglow mint. And then we also have the apparition americano.
There's no blueberry.
Okay. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't ready.
If we had a shame channel, you'd be dragged to it.
I would like to try the chai.
Okay, Evelyn will get that right up for you. Anything you'd like, dear? Looks over to you, Valencia.
Would I try the mocha?
Of course, of course. And Evelyn, the barista, begins to like prepare drinks and things. As this music continues, I'd like you both to make another perception check for me.
Using a different dice.
Natural 20 for a total of 25.
Okay.
18.
As you guys are both kind of like awaiting your drinks to be given out to you, you guys kind of both look up to where the rafters are in this building, and you see just this ghost apparition just playing a violin. But the actual violin is like physical, like an actual real violin. It's not a part of her apparition.
I just like give her a little wave and smile at her.
She continues playing. The waiter comes out with your drinks and hands them off to you. So, are you guys adventurers around here?
Something like that.
Do you have any like cool stories? Anything like that? Anything interesting? It's okay if you don't have anything. I can tell you about all of my times before I, died. Yeah, he goes on to tell you about his adventuring days. He was part of the Greyvale Monster Hunting Guild, and like went and hunted a bunch of monsters for gold and things, but eventually died to a, let me see what's in his notes. In a labyrinthian cave, and like walked his way out and found the cafe in Ozan.
So, does this cafe only appear to those who are dead? Because
Why
that
would you
would
say
be a
that?
horrible way to find out.
No, it does not appear to those who are dead. We open up at night, kind of around the midnight, days, or time. Yeah, and it's just anyone who comes along in the Twilight Plaza who sees the glowing light of the sign is usually, comes in, has a drink. We don't get many visitors, as most people aren't out unless they're going to the night markets, but the night markets are closed this week for the festival, so.
Okay. It would have been a very weird way to find out that we didn't make it out.
Did you just have
How
some
would
harrowing
we-
experience that you wouldn't have made it out of, or?
Mentally harrowing.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel that. I once fought like this mind flayer thing. It was like trying to get up in my mind. Dangerous stuff.
Was it a
There are things
tadpole?
that do that.
Yeah, there's lots of things that like try to eat your brain and things. It's very, very dangerous. Valencia, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. $16.
As he's kind of saying this, you kind of get like the actual image in your mind of him fighting like these mind flayer, like this mind flayer in front of him. And you see as like it spits out something almost, and it kind of goes towards his head. And then the image is gone.
I think she's gonna like jump for a second and is like, okay.
That wasn't even that's not even like the worst story I have. Okay? Do you want me to not share the gory details? Because I won't if you don't want me to. Consent is everything.
Something tells me that I don't want to know.
About my stories or just the details?
The detail. I would love to hear your stories.
Okay, good. Yeah. Do you guys do anything while here? Do you talk about your own stories? Do you talk? You do learn that his name is Henry Whitaker. Yeah. No fun names here, bitches.
Oof. Sorry, Bigger Than the Whole Sky just started playing and it shook me to my core. I mean, Kieran drinks her chai. Also,
Okay.
how much for everything?
Together would be 1 gold.
Kieran pays.
Okay. You had the
Chai.
spectral
the
chai.
chai.
It's very, very nice. It has a very, very heavy cinnamon flavor. It's very nice though. It's very warm. You get the Moonbeam Mocha, which is an iced drink with a lot of whipped cream. And the whipped cream almost seems to like glisten in the light here.
Ooh.
There's like there's almost sprinkles on top of it that make it like glisten like starlight. You know, that was a very fitting drink for you to order.
It just seemed to sound good.
It's very, very fitting. I mean, you're almost translucent like me. Interesting.
It is very nice, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, do you guys do anything besides drink tea? Do you want to share any stories with him, or?
Kieran will tell him about seeing Valencia's first sunrise.
That is such a beautiful story. Oh, goodness. Oh, there was a story that I heard about a sunrise recently. Oh, goodness. What was that about? It was down by the stairs. Some gossip about some meeting at sunrise. I don't know. I wish I could remember all the details. There were very hushed whispers. Didn't want to talk to me. It was very strange. I'm very, very fun to chat with.
You are.
I'm glad you think so. These people were very rude.
What? Who? What kind of people were they?
People? I don't know. They were wearing all black, and they're just like, they had some coffee, and they were talking about some meeting they had to go to the next morning. This morning, actually. Yeah, I don't know. They said something was gonna happen at sunrise. I don't know what that means.
Did you happen to see like what they looked like at all?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, they
hair,
had
eye
faces.
color.
I don't remember those details about people. We get some people here. I think they were like. I think they'll probably come back in. They were talking about getting another coffee before going to the meeting, but who knows?
Were they elven like me, or were they?
One was elven. One was, I think. Goodness, the names of all the races in Aramel. I don't quite remember what the other.
It is a very diverse place.
I don't know. He had a tail.
A tiefling, perhaps.
Maybe? I don't remember if he had horns. Anyway, you
Did
guys
he have,
enjoy
like,
this.
an unusual?
Huh?
Sorry. Did he have like any unusual skin color or?
You know, I'm colorblind, but I could go ask Evelyn. Or maybe Marina would have more information. She likes to watch. Izzy, come down here. She like stops playing the violin and then just like apparates right next to you guys. What's up? Hi.
Oh, we heard there were some people here the other day, and they were having some kind of meeting.
Oh yeah, those two. They were very, very weird. Yeah, it was a tiefling man and an elven woman. They were talking about some meeting that they're gonna have down by the stairs.
Do these people sound familiar to Kieran at all?
Make a history check. You can too, Valencia, if you'd like. Though yours would be disadvantage.
If this is what I'm thinking, I get advantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay.
13 for Kieran.
Not great. 6.
Yeah, neither of you know who they're talking about. There are a lot of elves and there are a lot of tieflings. Izzy, the violinist, kind of just like, I don't know, they came in here yesterday. I couldn't really overhear, because, you know, music in my ears. But they were talking about some sort of meeting they were having down by the stairs, which is not a place I would like to go before sunrise.
Which stairs are they talking about?
Oh, it's the district. It's considered the industrial district, right? But it's not named after that. It's named after the executioner's stairs that are there. And then Henry's like, "Oh my gosh, yes, that's what it's named after." Oh god, the stairs, they're like this very, very, they're like caked in like really old blood. And there's like, yeah, there's like stories of like content warning gore. Of like heads like tumbling down them, like when they're executed. It's kind of scary stuff, you know. That's what the stairs are named after.
They should really get one of those baskets.
I think it's more of like, oh my gosh, that's right in front of me. I'm not gonna mess with the austere eyes or the monarchy, you know. It's like a foreboding message, you know. It's just like, you're next if you try something.
That's fair. That's fair. How long does it take to get there from here?
I don't know. We're kind of like towards the edge of the Twilight Plaza, probably about 15 minutes.
And you said still they came in last night, and they were meeting at sunrise like this morning?
Yes, that's at least what I overheard. Izzy, did you hear any more? Oh. I'm not too sure about what they were saying. I just know that there was something about sunrise, and they were meeting in the Stair District.
Very weird.
Anyway, can I get back to playing music? Because that's like my thing, Henry. And he's like, go.
You're very talented.
Oh, thank you.
It was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. She reapparates and begins playing the music almost immediately. What is Lorelai and Erebus doing during this time?
I guess heading back to the rooms. She's kind of quiet, just kind of keeping her head kind of down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Erebus is also being pretty quiet. He usually tries to like walk pretty close to you, but after hearing everything, he's probably trying to give you some space. Is like walking a little bit farther back, but like not by much.
Yeah, she kind of notices and like glances at him, and she just kind of slows down a little bit so he can catch up. And she's just like, "Sorry for interrupting earlier. I just had a lot on my mind."
No, it's okay. We all heard a lot of stuff that can be pretty concerning. So I didn't. You're fine. I wasn't angry or anything.
I know. You had your questions and I interrupted. I still have questions, but none that she could answer, so.
Yeah, me too, actually. Just more concerns. No, I'm a little worried. I told you about my sister, correct? Like I brought her before?
You brought her up, but you didn't really say much about her.
Well, I'm really worried about her now. I was looking for her, because she's gotten into some trouble, with my family and another family, and, now I'm worried she's in a lot more trouble than we originally anticipated. Like, what she did was bad, but, well, not bad, it's complicated, but now I'm worried she's hurt somewhere, and I don't know where she is, so I'm a little nervous.
It's not like I have anywhere to go after this, so we can continue looking for her.
Well, now we have this thing that we're supposed to do with everyone
Right.
else.
Right.
I'm gonna still keep searching, but
I can see if I can get answers for the both of us.
yeah, we can work together. I'm sure we can figure everything out, and now we have everyone else. I don't know how this is all going to work.
I don't either, but hopefully it does work out. I can talk to, I guess, God?
Oh, the god of death?
Right, and darkness, yeah.
Yeah.
Can see if she can give us any answers before we go.
Yeah. No, I know that's the deity that you work with, so maybe they would help? Maybe? We'll figure it out.
I'm cautious now because apparently there's hidden meanings behind everything, so I will try to get answers.
No, I trust that you will. And if you need any help, let me know, but I don't know a lot of deity stuff. So I can just be moral support, really. That's about it.
Well, if you want to sit and watch, you can.
Yeah, if you want me to, just to make sure nothing goes wrong, I can do that.
She just kind of like pauses and just stares for a second, and she's like, right. Anyway, let's get back.
Mm-hmm.
Might take a while to set up.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you guys continue down towards the Inkwell Inn, and that's where we're going to take a quick break. And welcome back. We pick up as the Party of Strangers has just been read their fates from Madame Isadora, and is all beginning to go back to their respective inns and taverns and kind of discuss what has just occurred. We're going to pick up with what is Otto doing as you go back towards the castle.
I'm gonna try it. Sneak back in.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check to climb up the wall again. Unless you'd like to look for another entrance.
Sure, I'll actually look this time because I was in a rush last time.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Okay. 17.
You're able to find, kind of towards, like, the middle of the wall, there's a door that leads up to one of the towers, and you don't really see any guards within.
Yeah, I look at that and go, whoops, and go and head towards that.
Okay, do you open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, you open the door. You do see it looks to be like there's levels of this tower because the wall is about 20 feet tall, and you can see like a torchlight on the level above you. And you can hear kind of like distant like muttering.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get as close as I can so I can like maybe hear it a little bit better without like fully.
Okay, you begin creeping up the stairs and you can just hear it's like drunken mumbling. Like someone's drunk on the job.
Do I recognize the voice at all, or is it just like a
No,
guard?
just a guard.
Okay.
But you do, as you're kind of creeping up, you do notice that there is another doorway on that same floor that leads out to the castle courtyard.
Okay. And I'd have to pass the drunken person.
No. It's on the same
okay.
floor that you entered.
Cool. Sorry, I was like, oh no, a drunk person. I'll have to get past. Cool. Yeah, I'll just go to the other door.
Okay, just go ahead and make a stealth check so you don't, alert your presence to the guard.
Completely fumble.
Yeah.
Another 17.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You're able to go through. You're in the courtyard now. You have to go around that side to get back up to your room. But with that stealth check, you're able to kind of climb up into your room easily. And as you kind of you climb in, you turn around and you see your sister there. And she's kind of just
did I get the wrong
in her
room?
in her nightgown and whatever, just arms crossed.
I immediately start putting my legs back over the place I
Get back in here. Duchess wakes up, doesn't see you here, comes, finds me. I learn that there's someone who snuck out of the castle.
Who could have that been?
I don't know. Who has an
who would
affinity
do
to
that?
sneak out of castles?
Who would do such a
Don't
thing?
worry me like that.
Can't imagine. I'm sorry. I got a little a summons of sorts, and I needed to go quickly. And I was gonna take Duchess, but she was sleeping. You know how she's so cute when she sleeps. It was adorable, so I didn't want to wake her.
You can just hear Duchess oh, you should have taken me. I would have protected you and wouldn't have been in this mess.
Sorry. I just literally sorry. And keep looking at my sister. Yeah. I was gonna find you.
Well, I'm here. What was this summons you got? Who do you know in the city?
I have friends.
Oh, the people we met 2 days ago? Valencia and Kieran, right?
They were there.
They were there? You have more friends
Mhm.
than that? I kid.
Yeah, I felt that hurt a little.
I know,
but
it's poke fun, because you only really have Duchess at home, so.
That's true. Can't deny that one. No, we had a little meet up, and now it's over, and I'm back. I didn't want to take a guard. It's
You got a summons for a meetup?
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. I met up with them. They were there.
Who?
The two that.
This sounds
We
like
met
something you would
today.
not do.
I just, we were. Okay.
Have you
I
met
don't think it was
someone-
a secret thing,
Oh,
but
okay.
if you could keep it on the down low, that would be awesome. There's kind of the fortune teller was reading our fortunes and told us all about that stuff, about past and present and future, and
Okay, so this is totally not what I was thinking you were doing and meeting up with
What
people
did-
in the nothing, no worries, you're good.
what did you think I was doing?
In the middle of the night, you get a summons. I thought you met someone.
No, not right then, no.
But no, okay.
I
Fortunes
wouldn't tell you about that either, so you know what?
Duchess would though.
Duchess!
Duchess is
Stop
gossip.
telling people
I don't know.
what's up.
At least she can't talk to Idris or the king or the queen and stuff. So
Yes. Small victories. Well, that was about it.
do you want to tell me
And now
about
I'm
this
back.
fortune reading, or do you just want to act like it didn't happen?
I mean, it was kind of well, my future's looking bright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do great things. I guess.
Yeah, I
is the
mean, you're in
gist of
line
it, which is
for-
what I wanted.
For mom's title, so.
Yeah, but also help people and my whole little journey should go good.
Oh, so your tour is gonna go good?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good. That's good.
Um,
Do you have
and
a?
then-
Did the fortune reader tell you where you're gonna go next, or?
I
Because we
forgot
haven't
to
decided.
ask.
Okay, yeah, because we haven't decided what city you're gonna go to next.
That's true. I think I was just gonna like.
I think
Look at a
reasonably,
map.
Saint Serene would be the best one. It's closest.
I'll jot that down. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. There's still more of the festival to enjoy, so I'm not.
Well,
in a
yeah, we haven't
rush.
even gotten to the tourney yet.
Yes, which I'm gonna do now with the friends I've made.
Oh, you are?
Yes, they invited me, and
good
I
luck.
think we're going to. Why? What? Why?
Goodbye. Have a good
Is it-
night. I'll talk to you in the
No!
morning. She leaves.
I can't go
I can't
out.
tell the secrets.
Wait,
I know. I'm
wait.
sorry.
That's fine. We don't have to talk about that. I'll
Just
figure it out. I don't know.
Don't bring
Hey,
don't
can
bring
I-
Cricket. That might be bad for her. Goodbye.
What? What? Wait.
She leaves.
Um.
Oh, also wait. Just so you know, we have a new heir.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, the princess was born.
Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. Oh,
Yeah,
that's so nice.
Yeah, you're like the first person to actually know that's outside of like, all that jazz.
I'm honored.
Yeah,
I'm so
that's-
honored to be the first
yeah.
person.
Okay. Just thought I'd let you know, because they're probably gonna make a big deal about it in the festival tomorrow. So,
Yeah, are they gonna do anything like more special, or is it just gonna like? be
I mean, there's
announced?
probably just gonna be like all the taverns give out free drinks or something in celebration. I suppose. I don't know. They didn't really explain all that to me. I don't know. We don't do this kind of big celebration when an Arachne is born, so I don't know.
There's so many of us.
Yeah,
I
I,
don't
mean,
think they can do it
the
each
biggest
time.
thing we do is like, oh, here's your new spider companion. That's the biggest thing,
Which like is fun too. Don't get me wrong, but free drinks for the full day would be very nice as well.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a pub crawl. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to do that. But have fun with your friends. Yeah,
I
goodbye,
will,
good
I just-
night.
Wait.
What?
Okay.
Okay,
Wait.
what?
Hey. Okay. Some of the fortune telling part was kind of like scary, and I just like
Do you
I
need
don't know how
someone
big your
to
bed
like?
is, and I know we don't really do sleepovers anymore, but like,
I could kick Idris out. It's really cool.
well, I don't.
No, I'll
I
go.
feel
I'll
like-
go. Come on, I'll go kick him out. It's okay.
I follow after.
You enter like just a big, much bigger room than you have, and you see she just kicks Idris out. She's like, "Sorry, you gotta go," and it's just like,
Sorry,
"Well, oh, okay,
it's
cool,
family
lovely.
stuff.
I love that. I'm gonna be your family. Can I not participate?
Not yet.
Okay, great. Have fun.
We will.
Cool. He just leaves. He's like, okay, this is my room. I don't know what to do.
You can sleep with Cricket.
In your room?
She's a cuddler.
I think I'm fine.
Alright.
Okay.
He
leaves.
doesn't know the joys of cuddling with the spider. It's a bummer.
He didn't grow up around huge spiders, so
But yeah, but he's
Like-
you
their family crest is like a crocodile, and they don't even have crocodiles here.
why?
I think
not?
it's because
That would be
they used to
awesome.
live where the sinking city is, and before they got like put into monarchy and stuff. But
But they don't have any.
no, I don't
Any
know
of
why
the
it's still their
crocodile?
crest. I mean, like, whatever. But anyway,
Are they
fortune
secretly
reading?
crocodiles?
Maybe. I really hope
That'd be
not.
good.
That'd be weird.
Oh, okay. Well, I agree to
A
disagree
spider
on
and a
this one.
crocodile. This is like kind of weird. I don't know. Anyway,
Listen,
what was
I
the
think-
fortune reading that you're scared of?
Well, and like Otto kind of just like does that thing where you like lay down with like a pillow held on and is like looking at your sister and goes, "Well, I know our family's strong, and mom's super powerful and strong, and you're really strong. I just don't die anytime soon, please.
I'm not gonna die anytime soon.
I just don't want any of our family to die."
I don't want any of that either. Did they tell you someone was gonna die?
They said death was gonna spark a chain or something. Death. There's mention of death. And listen, I don't want that to happen.
Okay. I don't think anything is gonna happen to either of us. I think, or anyone in our family. I think it's gonna be all fine.
I don't. Who knows? Who knows? The lady wouldn't tell me who it was. So I'm just gonna clear my bases and hope no one dies that I know.
Do we have to like bring her in for questioning or something? Because if she's like saying that someone's gonna like a death in a royal family is gonna happen, that's kind of concerning.
No, I just like death of someone I know. And listen,
you don't know a lot of people though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've met more here. It could be one of your new friends, maybe.
Yeah.
Because you know them.
Should I just talk to like a lot of people and hope that like, if I know a ton of people, that like it will be not somebody I'm close with? That seems kind of mean though. To like, that seems like a bad mission.
Yeah, I don't think that's how you should really start out your tour. And like your royal line. So. In the public eye, that would probably be bad.
But yeah, so a death, but not specifically with royal people. I guess just
it's okay. We'll figure it out, and we'll be here to protect each other.
Good. Okay, that helps. There was one last part. I mean, I kind of, you hear stuff back home, and does our uncle really hate our mom that much?
Unfortunately, I do believe he does. He feels he was undermined, but great-grandma basically was like, hey, yeah, this is what's supposed to happen and who gets the title. And
yeah, I mean,
he showed no blessing and mom did. I didn't show any blessing and you do. You'll do the same thing to Erdigus. It's
Do you hate me for that?
I'm gonna be queen, so no.
Okay. I figured. But
Erdigus is happy living a life with his wife over.
He's got a great wife, so
yeah, she's great.
I'm jealous of that.
She's very smart. I wonder what she's doing at the seminary now.
Being smart.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what research she's doing. They don't really talk to us much.
Well, if I'm past the area, I guess I can ask, right?
Maybe, yeah. When you go to, what is it, Shadowbeak? You could probably ask and see. Probably visit the seminary, too.
That would be fun.
Yeah. You have to write me when you go on the tour, because I'm not going to be able to accompany you to everything.
I will. You will get so many letters from me.
Good. I mean, you're going to have to get real cozy with your guards, though. Because, like, you're going to know them for, like, a really long time. Like, it's the tour is, like, a year long.
That's true. Yes. Are there any that you would recommend for the ones to accompany me?
Oh. Idris has this really cool one. I gotta think about his name. I don't know him that often. I mean, I don't speak to him that much. He's from the Battenmont family, though.
Oh, okay.
I think he's like one of the. He's one of the sons of Marcellus. Yeah, Alden Battenmont. He's cool.
Alden, okay. Is he? He's not like here in this area right now, right?
He was outside the door. You want to go speak to him?
Let's do that in the morning.
Okay,
tomorrow.
I mean, he's probably gonna switch shifts by the time we wake up, but.
Well, it feels weird to be like, hey, wanna come on a year-long.
I mean, yeah. You
trip
also
with
have to
me?
kind of like ask the king and queen too, because that's like
Yes.
he's part of the king's guard. So I don't know if that's a thing that you can do.
I just
We can
one
ask.
sec. I go out and I like peek at like just a smidge of the door creak open, and I'm trying to like look at which one is which.
Okay, yeah. There's two guards. There's one who is one's a female, so it's pretty obvious. The other one's probably Alden, but has very elven features, very pale skin, dark long hair that's like back in a braid. Has a helmet and a sword in his hand, kind of just watching like the hallway. Doesn't seem to notice you, or doesn't
Cool.
seem to acknowledge that you've opened the door.
Yeah, I stare for a minute and then close and goes, yeah, he seems pretty cool.
Did you just stare at him?
Couldn't remember which one was which. I would like to know.
There's a man and a woman outside. Alden's a
was-
man.
Focused on other things when we came through this door. So
True.
you know what?
Yeah.
I just wanted to remind myself which one was which, and now I know. I'll be able to find him later to ask and stuff.
You should ask Jadis and Morgan first, but
I will. Listen, I'm writing everything down in my
your mind.
mind book, and it's
It's
written
there.
in there.
Yeah.
It's there. I will remember. But really, I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty tired. So
Same. Yeah, I got woken up in the middle of the night by Duchess, and also learning that
sorry.
Do you need anything
Alright,
before we go to bed, or?
Nope. There's been a lot of information, so I think I'm gonna sleep on it. And thanks for letting me sleep here.
Yeah, of course.
It's just kind of like prepare for bed and
What is everybody else doing?
Ritual.
Okay. Yeah, you're setting up a ritual to speak to Mavith, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Specifically the cycle type 1. So she's going to, once they get into her room, she's just gonna make sure that there's no light coming in from outside. So like blocking out the windows with a blanket if she needs to. Setting up 4 candles and sitting in the middle of it, lighting an incense, and asking her question.
Erebus tries to stay out of the way. I think he's probably like in the corner somewhere.
Just like up on your bed, just like
Yeah.
you've never seen this happen with Lorelai. She's never done this in front of you. Like she hasn't done many of the spells either in front of you that she knows. This is a bit weird.
Ow. So weird.
Are you
He's like a-
doing what spell? What ritual are you doing, if any?
The one for the cycles. So to
Okay.
her, this is a beginning of a new cycle.
Okay. I would like you to go ahead and make a religion check for me. Religion or Arcana, either one. I think they're both the same for you, though.
That's a lovely little nat 1.
You begin setting it up, and you kind of begin uttering the chants underneath your breath as you close your eyes, and you feel this almost like distant wind come across, and you kind of get an image of forest before you look up, and all of the candles that you've set up are blown out. Erebus, you saw just like this brief wind come and just blow out all the candles, and now the room is like completely dark.
That wasn't supposed to happen, right?
Yes, but I was supposed to be the one to blow them out.
Do you want to try again? Or is that like a bad sign?
This has never happened before, so I'm not exactly sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I know there's the omens and all that, but I don't think this is one of them. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think so.
You could always try again, but it's kind of dark in here now.
Like, without even thinking, she just lights the candles again, and she's gonna try again.
You try to light the candles, they will not light.
Ooh. This is very, very, very strange. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but we shall hopefully not see.
Hopefully not. Do you think it's something to do with what we learned today?
I sure hope not.
Oh no. Well, maybe it's just not tonight. He's just busy.
I sure hope so. She's gonna kind of like quickly get up, put out the incense, and turn on the lights, and just packing everything away. She's like, it does have to do with what we learned today. Everything I probably learned is probably not the best.
Do you want to talk about it?
I just don't know what to think about it, honestly. If there's deceit from what I've learned, I don't want to be the reason people get hurt again.
No, I understand that. Me too. The letter that we're going to go back for, do you still want to go back for it? After this
Right.
whole thing is over?
I totally forgot about that. I probably should. I need to see if they're okay. I need to know what's going on at home.
Because if there is stuff going on, I don't know if they've been affected by it or not, or if there's just been more going on under the surface. Who's to say, really?
The omen, not really omen, but the readings we got today just kind of confirmed that there is stuff going on still. So I can hopefully everything gets out in the letters. We should probably go and see it. But I don't know if we can with the rest of the group, if they're willing.
We'll talk to them, but the festival's going to be kind of hard to leave with everything happening. But then once it does, maybe we can talk to them about getting that letter back. So I know that's important to you.
Well, if I'm going off of what I've already know with this ritual, that if all the candles are out, hopefully my prayers will be answered, but with how it's reacted, I don't exactly know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Because someone else blew them out, or just the wind. I didn't see anybody, so I'm just going to assume the wind decided to do that.
That's never happened, so I don't know if any of my other magics messed up either, but probably not.
Hopefully not. Your magic's pretty cool, so that would be kind of sad.
That would be. Anyway,
Oh, do you still have the weird potion?
I do. And she like grabs it from her bag as she's like putting everything away, and she just. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, honestly.
Maybe you could sell it. I don't think I want to use it. That beard was very long. I don't think that would work out. But
she stares at it for a second. She drinks it.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh no, the beard potion's gonna murder me. You said a con save?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It went in my bag of pretzels. Hang on. Where did it go?
Reroll it, please.
That's a 12.
You grow a full beard.
She's trying to make Erebus feel better, okay?
No, Erebus just starts busting out laughing. That's so funny.
She's definitely laughing with him. And she's like, this feels so weird. Oh my gosh.
I did not think you were going to do that. Oh my
I had a
god.
stressful day. We both needed a laugh.
We do, but are you just gonna keep the beard, or am I gonna have to help you shave it? What's your plan?
I didn't think that far, honestly. We can shave it in the morning. It's kind of late. I'll sleep on it.
You'll sleep on it. Okay, well, okay, you look great.
I look better than the magic man having my face.
I'm not gonna disagree with you on that one.
Oh, this is so weird. I've never had hair on my face. And she starts kind of pulling at it and just do you want to touch this? This is weird. Winces but keeps doing it.
Erebus is like, sure. He's like, this is
It's
so
a full-on beard. Full-on beard. Very thick. This is kind of like the beard that your dad has. Like that fullness.
Erebus is like, my dad would be jealous of this. What the hell?
I can try to make another one. This was fun. I
That
can
would
make
be
us all
so fun.
have beards.
Yeah. No, next time I see my dad again, I'm just gonna go. See what he thinks.
Oh, that'd be so funny. It just poof.
Yeah, maybe that'll stop him from being as angry with me as he may be. We'll see what happens.
It's a good party trick.
Yeah. No, it's a great party trick. Are you kidding? This is lovely.
You guys continue to talk about Lorelai's beard. And then eventually go to sleep. What is Valencia, Kieran, and Sakura doing?
When they were shit talking him, he felt a disturbance in the force. I think Sakura is just deep in his journal. He's kind of hunched over this part in his hunched over part on to a desk he has. Sighs very deeply and is going to try to make protection type spell, I guess. The knowledge he has of spells, so he's got his spell book out and is going through and is basically playing around with making new spells.
Okay.
See if he,
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana. 22.
Yeah, you're with the spells that you already know. You're kind of taking a little bit of what's written there and beginning to kind of write that as well. You'll still need to, in order to scribe it into your book, to purchase the ink and paper for that. But you have you've started creating a more of a protection spell.
Right, I really could have used the money. She's probably not gonna donate to the circus anymore now that she knows it's me. Oh, okay. And he's just thinking of other ways to get money now, because if he's gonna be putting out a bunch of new spells and stuff, he's gonna need materials.
You do remember that there was a tournament for a flyer you saw that had a gold reward.
Think about that. I write that down in my journal. I set my stuff down, stands up, and he remembers a lot of what Isadora said, and kind of looks at the mirror in his, and remembers her commenting on him always trying to hide, and touches his own face for a little bit, sighs, and then goes to bed.
What is Valencia and Kieran doing?
Ellen can't unmute. what was the plan? Were we gonna go or were we gonna wait? Okay. I guess they're gonna wait out. Is there a good place to like see, like have, even if it's just like a little bit of a view of both the cafe entrance and the stairs?
There is no possible way to do that.
Fair enough. Okay.
The stairs is a completely different district from where you are, and the
Gotcha,
cafe
okay.
is kind of closer towards the Whispering Alleys, which is on the other side of the town from where the stairs are.
So I guess we're like, after we're done having our drinks, we're gonna leave and like wait outside the cafe. Like kind of hiding outside. She's also gonna leave a gold as a tip because Valencia feels bad for not paying. So like it's kind of like, oh, I'll follow you out, and then when Kieran has her back turned, she kind of like slips a gold onto the table.
Henry smiles, takes it graciously, and pockets it before it falls to the ground. Takes it back up. Good day. Good night. Yes.
Good morning.
He goes and puts it in the chip jar that's there.
And then she goes out, and I guess it's just like she wants to find like a good spot to kind of like hunker down and kind of hide a little bit, or at least like be not as visible.
Okay, go ahead and make
And
an
just, like,
investigation
watch
check
the-
for me to find a spot to hide in.
That's not good. I don't think I have a good bonus to that. 5.
Most of the places that are near the cafe are either illuminated by its sign or illuminated by the lampposts that are on the streets.
I'm illuminating anyway. Could I try to hide behind a lamppost?
You stand behind a lamppost.
No, I don't think this is gonna work either way.
Kieran, what are you
I'll just-
doing during this incident? The same thing? Okay. Stealth checks, both of you.
I think instead of like, I feel like she kind of like realizes of like, oh shit, I can still be seen. So she's gonna like lean against the lamppost and like just act like she takes out her journal and acts like she's reading and like writing stuff down as if she's just like casually standing at this lamppost in the middle of the night.
Okay, I'll need a performance check from you then.
Oh no. Oh wait, that's charisma. I'm good at that. Hold on. Okay. 17.
And what did you get for your stealth check, Kieran?
I'm pulling up my thing. I got a 19.
You slink into the shadows as Valencia just like pulls out her journal and begins like looking at the pages and then writing.
Kieran is so gaunt that she stands behind a lamppost and fully disappears.
Hey, you guys just waiting here to see if those two figures show back up? Okay, you wait about an hour and nothing really happens. You continue to wait.
Is it getting close to sunrise?
As far as you know, the night sky is beginning to turn like that very deep blue. Like right before the sun begins to rise.
If it's getting closer to sunrise, should we go wait by the stairs?
We could try. Kieran pokes her head out from behind the lamp.
They might be at their hiding spots there, so I'm not just standing here if they showed up.
I follow where you go.
I guess we're going to the stairs.
Okay, you
Let's
guys
go.
begin making your way to the stairs of the industrial district there. What are you looking for?
spot to hide.
Where?
This sounds like a weird question, but like, is there just like one path leading to like the top of the stairs and then one path leading below, or does the top or the bottom have like more paths?
Like, do you
Or, like,
mean
foot
the
traffic.
executioner's stairs or the district itself?
The stairs specifically. So like, I want to see if there's any kind of like check or anything that I can make, or like what I know from like seeing the foot traffic, if it's more likely that they're gonna meet at the top or the bottom. Like, is it more common for people to be at the top of the stairs if they walk by here, or at the bottom of the stairs?
I'm so confused as to what you're asking. You're talking about the actual executioner's stairs?
Yes, the executioner stairs. Is there like
there's
a path that
there's
leads
no
up to
path
it?
that's lead up. It's a platform that has two double staircases that lead up to it, and it's between it's like between two buildings. So there's not really a path that you could be on it.
Oh, okay.
It's just a platform there, and then there's like the street below.
Could we hide under the platform, or is it like a solid platform?
It looks to be made of full stone. Like, it's that kind of platform. And you do see, like, as you guys approach it, like, there's just blood stains all over it.
Lovely. Should we hide behind a building?
What are you guys doing?
How far or how long is it at this point until sunrise? Like, do we have any idea?
By the time you've gotten there, it's probably about another, like, 30 minutes before the sun fully rises.
Behind a building?
Yeah.
Yeah, just keeping sight of the platform.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check for me as you guys go to hide behind a building.
Please.
18.
Please. Not the worst. 15.
Okay, yeah, you guys are able to kind of hide in between one of the alleyways, in between two buildings, and you're able to keep an eye on there. Go ahead and make perception checks for me.
17.
21.
As you watch Valencia, you watch as the sun rises, and you don't really see anyone besides like a single guard that patrols this like once or twice as you guys are watching. But the sun fully rises, and people kind of begin going about their day.
Is there another executioner stairs, or?
I have a feeling this is the only one.
So do I.
We might have missed them.
Should we just head back to the inn, or?
I do think you probably still need to finish your rest.
Okay, that's probably a good idea.
I'm sorry.
It was nothing, I was just curious is all.
Well, let's get you back and get you to bed.
Okay, you guys go out, and continue forth as you begin to go towards the Twilight Plaza again. You can see that it's beginning to bustle a little bit as the festivities continue. Most people are setting up at this moment, but there are still people who are coming in to go shop at the normal shops and whatnot. You see this little orcish boy kind of stands on like this a fountain in it and like pulls out a scroll. The dear Baudelaire Empire has been expanded. Princess has been born. continue with the festivities. It has been declared that each tavern will give a single free drink to each patron for the day to celebrate. Good luck! And kind of just hops off and kind of runs over to the next district. Yeah.
Bar crawl, anyone?
You guys continue forth until you make it to the tavern, and then as we're going to end our episode there. Thank you all for tuning in, and may the dice guide you to beautiful friendships.